Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It's another wonderful Friday. This, February? No, it is still January of 2025, making it a wonderful day for basics. I am over here on Fox the account name is stream related. Don't ask questions. I'm on a Wondon account, and I thought I'd go ahead and do some Wondon games. I had them requested in my basic stream on Monday, which was totally not just yesterday, for some Fox 1 and 2 Don action. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. In fact, can I do this at a 20-minute game? I'm gonna try for a 2060 to see if I can't play a little bit of a slower game and keep things marked for all of y'all. How does that sound? Sounds good, right? Sounds great. All right. Thoroughly unable to get a game at, I didn't even get a single hit at 2060. Couldn't do it. Good try. So sorry. It's kind of weird because I'm pretty sure I've seen games at 5 done and above where you can get them at 2060. It's okay. Truthfully, I wish 1033 was an option. I think that's like the perfect amount of time, honestly. All right, starting to play against a 2. All right, guys, that's a game against a 2-don. I suspect they might be bot related. One of those human ones, but we'll see. They're approaching. I'm going to back off. I, for whatever reason, get 2 corners. Awesome sauce. And I'm going to have a 3-4 facing. I don't usually do that, but I've got 2 other corners backing me up, so it's great. I'm going to take Territorial because I have a hunch, given he backed off for influence. We're probably being more territorial this game. Let's go ahead and take our territory like so. Finish off my Joseki. I'm going to come up to the 4th line for this one. Just I don't want a whole bunch of low stones, if that makes sense. Sure it does. This is an interesting move, but note he has not gotten a base with his 1 stone, and there's an enclosure here that we can obtain too. I'm going to go strictly with opening theory, corner, side, center first, and I will approach instead. Here, I almost reflexively 3-3 because large knight enclosures aren't really a thing these days, and so I tend to prioritize them. But I also recognize I've got 3 corners. The outside is probably where he's going to seek to win the game. So even though I really enjoy going into the corner, I am not going to do that and instead remain a nice solid group on the outside. Now he's kicking me. That is fine. The 3-3 is still available. So he hasn't, okay, now it's not. That's also no problems there. He has secured territory. Great, fantastic. This is Sente, but maybe Aji Kashi, you think? Looks a little Aji Kashi, right? Playing this way. I mean, I committed to it. I've already played it, so it's whatever. I'm not going to do this one. I'll wait for that one. So in the interim, we've got these 2 stones to attack this area that I could try to reduce. Let's go ahead and cap it. He did not pay attention to what I played. The amount of players I've been running into that have been doing this, it's inexcusable. It's absolutely inexcusable. There is no reason for you to be playing that fast where he just lost the game. If I followed up and capped this, that group would have been dead because he was too impatient to see where I played. Not great. Not a great thing. No siree. Instead, we have a group. Mind stronger. Not wanting to brag or nothing. Let's keep separated. We're gonna keep them separated. Don't do that on YouTube. Could play here. Simple answer. Simple answers are pretty good. I could go with what he wants me to do. Doesn't really bother me none anyway. Whichever one you want to do. Whatever shape strikes your fancy, go for it. Now, I could play here, or I can play here. It doesn't really matter, once again. I'll play the easier one. So moves that I want to play in the future, possibly here for outside influence. You force them to defend the left, you take the center. Maybe a star point kind of dealio. This could be interesting later on as well. Making sure he can't get a solid shape. So I will Hane in here to create cutting points and then start poking around. Excellent. Shouldn't really be saying excellent anymore, huh? Because now it sounds like if something's excellent, it's really expensive. Let's not get into that, huh? So what do we want to do? We're not trying to kill. Not trying to kill. Don't want to do it. The attachment here for Sente to continue splitting and attacking this is admittedly at the forefront of my thoughts. I'll take a point. If I play here, he's going to play here. But I want to grow. So do I care about this? No. Once you have an idea of what you want to do, finding moves is a lot easier. Take the corner. I'm more to the middle. I'm not doing this one because he might get some force moves here and throw out the variation. I just don't want to read it. So I adjusted something a little bit passive, but it should be fine, right? You can see we're going in the middle. Growing in the middle. This is not what you want to do. What you want to do. I wouldn't do this. I really wouldn't do that. Sir, what are you doing? Technically not a ladder. You know what? I'm okay with this. Let's show you a better way of dealing with this. Cutting point, ladders, who cares? Let's just take this into a shape problem. What's going on? My cutting stones are in trouble. What are we going to do? Immediately come out and attack. No. You get stronger first, as much as you can, without defending or strengthening these two stones. So I'm going to attach to here first, because I can do things like lean, Atarian, all of that good stuff. Sure, yeah. But that gives me more to work with. Now I could probably play here. Before, probably couldn't because, you know, push and cut. Here we can cut, by the way, because, I mean, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? What he going to do? What he going to do? You know what he going to do? I don't know what he going to do. Ain't going to do nothing. Hey, the little pussycat. Don't worry about it. One of the greatest sins players commit, seemingly gleefully, I might add, poking at a cutting point. Why poking? So I'm going to play here. He's going to play here. Maybe thinking about this one, but don't worry about it. Can you read that out? If he cuts here, you don't Atari down and kill your own stones. That would be what we consider bad. I didn't go under. Why didn't I go in? He's calling me on it, right? That was a mistake on my part. But was it? Remember what we want. Strength for the outside. I'm going to Hane. He's going to Atari me. And I'm just using forcing moves. You see the shape? You see the shape? Now, bop, 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 dead. Right? Ooh, so now they're not quite doing it. Look at the Atari. He's going to take. Uh-huh. Now, normally I would probably also Atari here and be like, yeah, we're going to go to Cope potentially, right? But let's just do this for now. You see how all that came together? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's freaking gorgeous, isn't it? And now you got two things. I could just play here and be like, you know what? I'm just going to make territory here. But honestly, we're super solid here. We're super solid here because we use the forcing moves.
8,
That
7,
if I want to fully surround him, how is he going to get 2 eyes?
3,
You know?
2, 1.
But let's play for profit first. Let's play for profit first. Profit, profit, profit. I'm just going for my profit. Boom, boom, boom. Now, here's another thing that I teach my students constantly, and that is I don't like pushing from behind, right? That's a proverb. Don't push from behind. So I'm actually going to come out, which threatens a little guy, a net or a cap, both technically. He didn't want me to do that. Now I'm running out of forcing moves, but this is where this, remember, like way back, I wanted to play this move first because it threatens the Hane on either side and like start cutting off and killing stones. But the forcing nature of that would have paid
9,
dividends here
8,
because he's
7,
running to the left. I
6,
didn't know I even
5,
needed it,
4,
but he'd be
3,
running into a wall,
2.
you know? Now, how do you know when to play a move like this? Well, he's got like a double 2-space extension, right? I'm just going to play here while I'm talking. Don't. These force moves are useless. But he's got he's got two 2-space extensions here, right? So what are you really going to do there? Are you going to like throw in or something? You're probably not going to throw in or something, right? So if they're solid anyway, if that's where all the Aji left to me is, I might as well go and play it. Does that make sense? So we're putting pressure. Now, I did give him a bit of left-hand side. I can come in a little bit more. I don't view it as being particularly big right now. He says that I cannot Hane and cut him. Is he telling the truth? He might be. I'll just keep him out. Gonna keep him out. Okay, I mean, you want that? I'll do this. I don't care. Ooh, that was a painful one. Should have taken. Or maybe he shouldn't have. Should he? I don't know. That's hard to say. Forcing. El no sabe. So this is something that he was probably thinking of for a while now. That my answer to the cutting point was just to be a straight up Atari. But it's not. I'm Atariing him over to my own cutting point. Why am I doing that? Because he can't actually play it. He'll self-Atari, right? So I can keep him at 2 liberties, which means he'll never be able to self-Atari. He plays here, keep him at 2, keep him at 2. He can Atari me from here for sure. But that's it. It's all we can do. Instantly, my mind goes to here. Like, wait a minute. You really want to start a brand new fight here? Potentially risking the cutoff of this group? Not sure if you should do that, my friend. But I'll back off. An obvious thing like, hey, you didn't protect over here. I might try to stab you again. That I'm going to do. This, not so much. Ooh, hello, you. No doing anything over here. Could have played more aggressively. Getting a little bit of a reduction, but it's okay. Got good territory here. Got good territory here. Got a big ol' fat honk in middle here. Like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of territory. Oh, yes. Thank you. So this, I'm very concerned about. I'm very concerned about.
9,
Let's do the simple things first. Simple things first. He did not do this. I will take it. And then I might be persuaded to lean over here to see if I can break this and then sweep the leg. Gonna put him in a body bag, yeah. But I'll be disqualified. Sorry. I don't know which way is better to answer this, if I'm being completely earnesto. I'll tower you over and connect. It keeps him at 2 liberties. See? That is never going to hurt me. Boom, boom, boom. There are a lot of ways of dealing with this, honestly. It's like, bruh. But it's fine. I'll make sure we're connected. It's whatever. Boom, boom, boom. I am not listening to Disney playlists today. I'm actually listening to something very, very relaxing. Elder Scrolls OST, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Again, you don't Atari Cutting Stone unless it's an emergency. I could probably just connect, honestly. I don't think he could do anything here. If I had just connected, I think it'd be okay. So this group with 2 liberties and this group with 2 liberties wants to kill the checks notes. The group with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus. You know, I just kind of suspect that's not going to work. You know?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just make sure that I can extend over left and do whatever. I mean, clearly there's no liberties here. Like, you can see them filling their own liberties, right? Now that's a ladder. So there's nothing there. It's the ladder that never ends. You don't have to capture this because I'm not surrounded here. I could enlargeify my liberties if I wanted to. Until I have enough to go back and capture. That'd be fine. So yeah, this was a very straightforward game, I think. I liked it in some ways because there was a couple of things that I did want to go over. Like, because yeah, dealing with this over here, I think was very, very nice because like, how do you deal with the cutting stone? You watch your cutting points and then you make your own stronger with, you know, without just this kind of thing. Like here, it's like, oh, I guess I could go back and do it now, but I've already given him 2 and 4, right? Here, he's got this one. But the question then becomes, what does he want to give me? Does he want to play away now? He could. He certainly could. I'm going to showcase this really fast to give you an idea of the the problem inherent. There's this lot of bad stuff here, right? And you could even go further and be like, well, you know, what if I Atari first and then Atari here and then maybe try some of this stuff? Like, wow, that was a squeeze play, man. So yeah, a lot of Aji here with all of these little bad liberties. All of these little bad liberties. You can start going and taking forcing move after forcing move after forcing move after forcing move. And you're probably going to be in a good way. Probably going to be in a great way. And if you don't want that to happen to you, well, you're going to have to do some defending. Right?
Someone invites you to play.
So he didn't do the defending. Tried to take. Threw in for extra Aji. Solid wall obtained. He had to defend. Otherwise, you know, the throw-ins are going to kill. And then even then, we still had all of that Aji here. But now we're so strong, we get to launch a great mid-game. Could not ask for a better mid-game. And it's all because of forcing moves and cutting points. This is the kind of thing Qs, for example, are training to learn how to do. You're spotting the forcing moves, you're spotting the cutting points, you're putting them together when you need them to get whatever done on the board you want to have done, whether it's just profiting or, as I also mentioned that you could do, maybe even killing. Just flat out going to kill. That helps you do it. So yeah, I really like this forcing move. This level of forcing move game. And I hope you all learned a little something from it. Till next time, take care everybody.